tactical 40K. So we just had our reveals at the Nova thing I happened a couple days ago, a couple nights ago. I can't even remember at this point. What did we get? They came out and they told us about the detachments within the Space Marine Codex, which we talked about before. One, we just you could just kind of reason that was going to happen. Two, that passage I brought up in the commentary alluded to something of that nature, especially with Phobos. And it looks like if you're a Raven Guard player, which I am currently, you'll have like a Phobos detachment. Excuse me. Now, what will those abilities be? Will you want to run Gladius still? I don't know. But hey, we're getting something. It's better than nothing, like we had. Second was the reveals of units. So jump pack intercessors look pretty cool, especially from a Raven Guard perspective. I wish they would do something with the Vanguard vets instead of heirloom weapons. Maybe they reconstitute something in a Primaris model for them and give us some damn good lightning cost stat lines. The other unit that I was excited about, of course, you got Terminators and a Chaplain, some Captains, stuff like that, but it was a Scouts, actually. I mean, I have this guy. This is I have a squad of these dudes, old school Scout Sniper squad, and right now their stat lines aren't that bad for being, a 10th company, whatever, recruit or initiate, or maybe they're not a recruit, but they're initiate, they're training, hypothetically. But they got sniper rifles, they got infiltrate, they got concealed positions like a lone operative, which, I mean, doesn't everybody think the concealed positions, if the scout snipers have it, or the scouts have it, shouldn't the eliminators have it? They are trained snipers, and they have the cloaks and all that, and they just get stealth. I mean, they should have concealed positions, infiltration capabilities, and stealth. But soapbox, never mind. But anyway, scout models look pretty awesome. I like them. Hopefully they don't change the stat lines on them in the new codex, and hopefully you can wield all snipers, or a scout sniper squad, instead of only allowing like one person to change the weapon. Hopefully you can just have like these dudes, a bunch of these dudes running around, infiltrating, not being able to get shot at from greater than 12 inches, stuff like that. So, but anyway, the models look spectacular. I do like the intercessor with the jump pack. Like I said, wish they'd done something with the Vanguard vets instead, but I'll take assault intercessors with jump packs any day. I don't know if I'll be wielding them in the army. I'm more apt to wield the scouts, to be totally honest. But anyway, for now, I might be throwing these dudes that I found from my old Space Marine army that I was building, which I was a Dark Angels player back in the day, and I just loved the way these dudes looked, so I got them. And back then, I can't even remember if they were really that great or not, but I was like, man, these guys look cool. And they didn't have Eliminator squads back then, so grab these dudes. What else is there going on? Oh, I've got like an hour till I go and throw down with 1,000, or I'm going to bring 2,000 points, because I got 1950, so I'm bringing it because there might be a need for a guy to throw in on a 2,000 point game here, or I think there's a dude wanting to play a 1,000 point game, so I'm bringing some my 1,000 point Raven Guard list, and I'll bring all the Raven Guard. I got a 1,000 point list drawn up in the 1950 point list if it comes down to it, but I don't have everything I need for my 2,000 point. But whatever, we're going to throw down, hopefully roll some dice, and see if the Beaky Boys can come out on top. It looks like there's going to be some orcs, Nids, who else is there? Thousand Suns, maybe? Knights. Who? I can't remember. I just know those off the top of my head, but there's a few different armies, and I'm surprised there's not that, like, a bunch of Space Marine dudes for around here where I'm at, so that's cool, though. We get to go after some aliens, some Xeno stuff, and then some chaos possibly. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, reveals are cool. We are getting some kind of detachment. So it seems like every other Codex compliant Marine chapter. Granted, they're not specifically that chapter, but they're modeled off that play style or that fighting style or whatever how they battle. So if you're into the lore and like the Raven Guard, you can play the Phobos. If you're into the lore and you like White Scars, they have that bike, whatever, fast dudes. They have something for the Salamanders, it sounds like, and and then the veteran stuff, the first company. So it'll be interesting. It'll be really cool. But yeah, maybe I take it out before I go there, so I'm not just, you know, screwing the rules up and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, keep an eye on, like, subscribe, because yeah, things are happening. Like, so I'm going to play right now. We're getting. Oh, that's the last thing. Hang on before you go, or I go. So I did get an addition. Granted, he's only half painted because I started painting him last night, but I got me old Tech Boy here, Tech Marine. They just look pretty cool, and the abilities they give to vehicles around him, the abilities that he has, period. I think he's within a vehicle, he's got 3-inch, within 3 inches of a vehicle, he's got lone operative. I think he gives like D3 wounds back every time. He gets a +1 to hit. He's got a pretty decent stat line, or I'd say for a Space Marine, a good stat line when it comes to like close combat stuff. Running around with a grab pistol, relatively inexpensive character here, so why not? Especially if you're going to be running some tanks and whatnot around. I just got kind of obsessed with this character, so I was like, I'm just going to get one. He can fill some spots in my list. Like I said, he's not fully painted. I'm bringing him with me here in about an hour, and I might throw him in 1,000-point list, like take somebody out. I don't know. Maybe the librarian, just depends. I like my librarian though. I don't know. Keep him in there because I like what he does with some of the units, especially from a Raven Guard's perspective. But if I have a Lancer and an Invictor Tactical Warsuit in there, Tech Marine might help out. We'll see. Anyway, I just want to show you that we got one. He's going to be my Raven Guard Tech Marine. And I think we got one more thing to get, and then we got the 2,000-point army. Really, I might get a few extra things because I want to, like I said, play around with some tanks and some indirect fire stuff. And I was kind of thinking maybe not going indirect fire and just going very fast and tactical. But like I said, it's all a developing, evolving thing, this list. And we're going to take some notes tonight as we battle or encounter some of these various armies, and see what works and what doesn't work, and what has synergies and what kind of you can overlap, or what plays upon each other or helps each other out to get to whatever, complete the mission. Because you can go in there and you think, well, this is going to kill everything, but if you're not scoring points, it doesn't really, it's all for naught. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. That's pretty much it. I'm going to go play some 40K here and get the Beaky Boys out on the field and purge some enemies. So I'll talk to you later. Peace.